All right, everyone, welcome to another quickfire episode of the Toon podcast. My name is Craig. I'm here to give you two bits of news that have broke over the last few hours or so. But before we do so, if you don't already, please subscribe to this channel. Give a thumbs up if you like this content and comment down below on the news that we are about to bring you. So the first one, and this is major news, huge news for the club and a bit of positive news, is that Joelinton is here to stay, according to Luke Edwards and other media sources out there. So earlier on in the year, it looks as though Joelinton may be on his way out of the club. Even Eddie turned around and said he may be powerless to let Big Joe leave in the summer due to his current contract situation. He's got a year left coming up, and talks did break down. And yeah, things weren't looking too great. But thankfully, it looks as though those talks, which are looking at Steve Nixon, talks have progressed well. Contract negotiations are coming to a final stage. There's just a few little things that need to be ironed out, a few little niggles to get sorted. And it looks as though he will be signing a 4-year contract extension, which that may keep him here for another 5 years, considering he's still got 1 year left to go. This news will also make Joelinton one of the highest paid players in the club, which in my opinion is very well worth it. The bloke is absolutely phenomenal. He's instrumental to everything we do, and we have missed him along with other players sorely since he got injured back in January playing against the Mackens. Let us know what you think of this news of Big Joe signing a new contract. Obviously, it's not official yet, but hopefully it will be sooner rather than later. News hopefully will break before the end of the season, and there's still a good few games to go. But yeah, Steve Nixon taking control of contract negotiations on this one when they broke down when Ashworth was still here as part of the club. So yeah, massive news, huge news as far as I'm concerned. Lots of positives to come from this one. Bruno, chances are, may have had an impact in what he was going to do in terms of movement in the summer for Joelinton. But keeping Bruno and Big Joe is massive. Now, obviously, Bruno is subject to transfers away due to his release clause of 100 million. But if Big Joe stays, maybe Bruno stays as well. And there's also talk of Paqueta going to Man City, and that's one of the clubs that are after Joelinton, after Bruno, sorry. So if that happens, Paqueta goes to Man City. Can't see Bruno going there purely because of the fun side of things. But absolutely massive news. Joelinton is staying on Tyneside. Again, it's not official yet, but another 4 years added on, keep making him one of the highest paid players at the club. Absolutely well worth it. The man is absolutely phenomenal, and he is one of our most important players by far. And we can't wait to see him back in a black and white shirt. Hopefully that'll be before the season is out. If not, he'll be fit, raring to go come the start of the new season. Now, getting on a new season, this is part 2 of the kind of breaking news. As people may be aware, Mike Ashley is taking Newcastle United to court for some anti-competition law, which is the most ironic thing in the world, given what that bloke done to our club for the past 14 years. And that is over the release of the new home kit of the 24-25 season. Now, as everyone knows, Adidas will be coming back. They will be replacing Castor, who are finally getting kicked into the bin. They've had some decent kits, Castor, but their quality control and lack of customer service has just been absolutely atrocious. So it's good to see them gone. But the big thing, obviously, is the amount of cash Adidas are paying us for this. Now, Castor reportedly paid us 5 million per season. Adidas are going to come back with 40 million a season. So that is huge in terms of how we need to grow off the pitch in terms of revenue. That's just going to help us with financial fair play. However, that evolves over the coming season, and so but this extra cash in the bank is absolutely amazing. But the big news coming from this court case is that the new home kit is due to be announced and or released on the 7th of June. Now, most people are thinking, why not the 9th? Kind of missed a trick on that one, but I had a look, on the 9th of June falls on a Sunday. So releasing it the Friday beforehand is no biggie for me. Whether that means the kit will be announced on the Friday and available on the Sunday, who knows? Time will tell on that one. But the kit itself is apparently loosely based on the 02-03 season, the one with NTL plastered on the front, which I think was Lauren Robert's debut season in that one. What I'm bringing up on screen now is a mock-up of what people think that kit may look like. Again, this is just a mock-up. It's not an official release or leak or anything like that. But you can see you've got your 3 main stripes on the front with the black one right down the middle, and same on the reverse with 2 curved patterns and white sides. Obviously, Salah across the front, Noon on the arm, and the usual Premier League badges on the other two. You've kind of got a rounded V-neck kind of shape on that one. Again, very similar to that 0203 kit. But let me know in the comments what you think of that. If you'd be happy with that's how the kit turned out, how it looked, or what changes you would make, or if you think they should re-release any other type of kit. I am a bit perplexed that they haven't gone for an entertainers type kit or something along those lines. But apparently that's what the away kit's going to be. The old burgundy and blue hoop shirt that Puma tried to redesign a few years back as well when we had Rondon at the club on loan. But I don't mind that kit. It wouldn't be my favourite one to bring back by any stretch. There's definitely been better kits from the Adidas era. But it's a modern take on what people might perceive as an old classic, but definitely wouldn't be my pick of all the kits currently available. But yeah, that is a huge bit of breaking news as well, that the new kit will be made available on the 7th of June. Whether be available to buy or pre-order on that date, details are, again, a little bit scarce. But yeah, Mike Ashley, taking us to court, has brought this revelation out. And it's something that no doubt everybody will be jumping on the bandwagon. The kit will sell in its tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands globally. And Adidas, they're currently redeveloping the club shop. They're taking that back as well. So no doubt that will be ready and up and running for when the new kit launches. And who knows, the stack might even be close to being ready on that one. So you can go get yourself the new kit, get yourself down to the stack, get yourself a pie and a pint, and see how it all looks on that one. But now it's a good bit of breaking news for the club. Again, not very often about a bit of breaking news lately, in terms of good news, that is. But yeah, main one being Joelinton looks as though he's finally here to stay. Another 4-year contract, keep him at the club for quite a while, and becoming one of the club's highest earners alongside Trippier and Bruno, I believe. And the announcement date of the new home kit Adidas coming back for the first time since, I can't remember what date Adidas disappeared now, but I think it was in that relegation season when we brought in Puma and had some absolutely dire copy and paste kits. Now we are getting all bespoke kits from Adidas. We are part of their Elite series, which is absolutely superb. So up there with the likes of Man United, Real Madrid, that sort of thing. No copy and paste designs from them this time around, which is going to be fantastic. We get our own. But yeah, keep an eye out on socials on that one in terms of the club dropping the official release date for it. But according to all reports, it is going to be the 7th of June. So not too far off on that one. That's going to do the bit of breaking news that we've got for you here. Again, Joelinton here to stay. New kit is got its release date, and I will leave it on that one. But just give you a quick heads up, we will be back tomorrow with a preview of the Spurs game. We have Tommy Silver from the Spurs fan club. He's been on the show before. Absolutely fantastic guest. So that will be dropping Wednesday night for us, I believe. So it should be Wednesday morning for everyone back in the UK. But stay tuned to that one. And if you don't already, please subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you think of Big Joe's stain and what your thoughts are on the design of that kit, and if you wouldn't mind it looking like that, or what changes you would make. But again, thanks everyone for tuning in. I will catch everyone on the next one, and keep an eye out for that preview coming tomorrow. Thank you very much. Goodbye.